So, everyone, how's the test? Easy? Hard? Medium? I'm sure that it's very easy and always beat great on the test. You know what's the time now? As your heart beats faster, let us first explain the rules of the mistake.
First, please keep all of your phones silent during the session so that the speakers can speak smoothly without any distraction.
Second, please don't go in or out of the room while the speaker is speaking. This could distract the speaker and lose their focus.
Third, no littering will be allowed in the room. Treat SMLONE like your own home, where littering is forbidden for the good sake of environmental hygiene.
Fourth, after each speaker finishes their speech, judges will give feedback and comments to the speaker. For audiences, you can also give your feedback as well by accessing this form within the link shown here.
Okay. Anyways, lastly, there's tea and coffee served outside the room. You can, during the 1 minute of silence after the speaker is finished speaking, then you can go get a drink if you want to. Now allow us to explain the time limits. For privates, you can talk about any topic for 5 to 7 minutes. In 5 minutes, the green light will be shown. In 6 minutes, the yellow light will be shown. And in 7 minutes, red light will be shown.
For surgeons, you can deliver any speech with the usage of PowerPoint, music, and property for 5 to 7 minutes each. In 5 minutes, our timer will turn on the green light. In 6 minutes, they will turn on the yellow light, and in 7 minutes, they will turn on the red light. Calendars have for 5 to 7 minutes. In 5 minutes, the green light will be switched off. In 6 minutes, yellow light, and in 7 minutes, red light.
So, participants, treat this as a reminder to pay attention to the time limit. Just like what we have learned in SMLONE, if the time is too short, the speech will be meaningful. And if the speech is too long, the audience can get bored.
Now, it is time for us to officially start real stage 29.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready?
Now then, if you're ready, now let's go within our first speaker of the day. Our first speaker is someone whom I know personally as a person who loves singing. Let us welcome our Sophie Kasuma. Our Sophie Kasuma, how technology affects education. How technology affects education. Oral Sophie Kasuma, your time limit is 5 to 7 minutes. The stage is yours. Good luck.
This boy, his name is S.S. Madhav. He is from Tamil Nadu, India, and he invented a palm-sized CPU when he was just 16 years old. He studied software programming such as Java, Python, and C++ through online during the COVID-19 pandemic. Now, this story shows us that technology has allowed anyone to have unlimited chances for education. A 10-year-old kid can code to create a game, while in the past, very few men could code. Now, all students in my class can code to create a game. Even nowadays, we can see that knowledge of coding is even taught to toddlers. Many things that can be done by adults can also be done by kids very well now, such as video conferencing, video editing, taking a class, and many other more amazing things. I will point out some points that how technology has affected education. First, technology improves education by becoming limitless or borderless. For instance, my parents' best friends lives in Singapore, and they have their kids to attend regular tuitions from Medan. How is it possible? Of course, it is through online. Not only it is lower cost, perhaps it is in a better quality. Next, technology helps students to learn and explore more. Abundant materials can be quickly accessed through their devices with extra effective and efficient finger touch. And even in a more fun way, we can use games or interactively. Last but not least, learning something nowadays is way more cost efficient. Even for world-class standard, all is digital. Students are not required to attend class physically, so it saves transportation costs, printing costs, and many other more costs. However, every coin has two sides. Instead of the great things that we can obtain from technology, there are also some points that I will point out for us to be aware to make technology improve education, not vice versa. First, students may spend more time on their devices, means less social life. And the worst problem is when students enjoy passive learning rather than active learning. Another problem is nowadays I see many people wear glasses. So, eyeglass business is booming now, right? Next, coding is good. But if it is used for something bad, it will be dangerous, such as bad hacking or even worse, gambling. Lastly, learning something now is easy, but learning something underage is not good. Like nowadays, I see many people wear clothes that are not appropriate enough. People may think it is pretty, it's cute, it is fashionable. However, it is not really polite. And we get that from social media because it's trending around. To sum things up, technology indeed helps education tremendously. However, there are some warnings that we must be aware of so that technology can improve education that will lead to a better civilization. In the end, our most significant purpose is to make this world a better place to live. My name is Ara Safi Kusuma, and I hope you enjoy the inspiration as I do myself. Thank you.
Thank you for the awesome insights on how technology affects our social lives. But before we move on to the feedback from the judges, we have an announcement to make.
You may first please ring the bell.
Uh, Sorry about just now. There's been a little bit of a mistake. First, we will move on to the feedback session first. So, for the feedback, let us have welcome one of our judges, Miss Angeline, to give feedback to Oral.
Hi, Aura.
Hi, Miss.
How are you feeling?
Great. How about
All
you?
right, very well done, Aura. Very, very well done. I really enjoy your speech today. You know what? This is one of the speech that I've been witnessing, which has a very rich content. So very well done on the content making, on the drafting. It has a lot of very detailed information. You even put on explanation and examples and analogy on each of the points that you delivered. So I think that is a very completely well-structured speech, starting from the opening, the body, the closing. The transition was very smooth. The way you deliver the speech, you even think of going down to the stage when you explain about the advantage and going back up to the stage when you explain the opposite. So I think that's very creative, and that's called stage anchoring, which is very, very useful in speech delivering. So very well done, Aurel. You've nailed your first real stage, right? Your first real stage. Good job. Can we please give Aurel a round of applause? Right. So Aurel, just to step up to the next level, I probably have one simple tips for you, because this is an informational speech which you deliver information mostly in your speech, right, about how technology affects education, and you give points about what's the advantage and what's the disadvantages, right? So in your closing, you have a very powerful closing statement or closing message. To just add up to the closing so that it will be complete, I think it will be better if you could also recap the points. For example, the advantage are 1, 2, 3. Just make it short, 1, 2, 3, and what's the disadvantage, 1, 2, 3. All right, just to recap everything up so that the audience will remember again what's your main points on the speech. All right, just that, Aurel. Overall, I really enjoy your speech. Very well done, and I'm proud to call you Surgeon Aurel. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
That was easy.
Now, before we go into the 1 minute of silence, I would like to have the attention from all of our dear parents here. Because we have a limited seats, our some trainees or our speaker outside there has no seat. So I think for the considerations, some of the parents can leave the room and let the speakers outside to sit. Now we will be having 1 minute of silence. So our dear trainees and parents, let's fill out the feedback form so that the speaker could improve more.
Second speaker.
The speaker is just let's give the mic. Oh, yes. Okay. Next one. Got the last one. Humorous. He describes himself as okay. Speaker ketiga saja ya. Speaker 3. Kayaknya udah masih udah dua aja. Ini title-nya udah benar. Wing. Let's go.
Ready?
Your turn. Not ready. Second speaker.
Alright, our next speaker is someone who likes playing football. So ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome Wayne Lincoln Tansley. Wayne Lincoln Tansley, sushi, sushi, Wayne Lincoln Tansley. Your time limit is 5 to 7 minutes. The stage is yours. Good luck.
Who likes sushi here? Well, I like sushi too, and I am going to explain about the history and others sushi. The sushi was created in the 1820s when a guy named Hayana Yohei found himself in Edo, and he is the creator of modern nigiri sushi, and he likes and he created a market in Ryogoku in the district of Edo, and he and I'm going to talk about raw sushi now. Raw sushi is like a sashimi that contains bacteria, and when like there's an octopus, you cut their tentacles and it's still moving. When you eat it, that you can get like stomach ache or illness because there's something moving in your stomach and
I can see.
it can cause illness. And cooked sushi is healthy, like not like raw sushi. It contains vitamin D and B, and there is and it is good for bone health and energy because it has the rice has carbohydrate and etc. And so that's my name is Wayne. Thank you.
That was really amazing speech and the history of sushi, and it makes me very hungry, Well, now let's invite our judges to give feedback. Let's welcome Miss Fiorentina.
Nervous.
Good. Done already. It's really bright.
Yeah.
So what I really love is your opening when you give interaction to the audience by asking who likes choosing. That's a very good point. Your speech itself, and then your speech is very informative, and you learn a lot from what you have to ask them. And your posture in standing, you have a very good acting, and your voice really on point. Okay, so that is something which you need to keep up with in your eye contact. You also playing it with the audience. So keep that up with you. Something that you can improve if yes in your performance. So you can improve the effect. Now when you say who likes sushi, then you can make it more exciting by increasing your information. For example, like this, who likes sushi? Then you can actually have more spirit to start in the beginning. Okay, so it's a very nice speech for your private level. So congratulations for going to circle.
Now you can ring the bell and take a seat. That was easy.
Thank you very much. Wait, now let's have 1 minute of silence so our dear parents and trainees can fill out the feedback form so that the speaker could improve.
Hello.
So the next speaker. Our next speaker is someone whom I know personally as someone who likes swimming very much. Let us welcome Aisyah Parasetia Isora. Okay, Aisyah Parasetia Isora, A Day in My Life on Bandung. A Day in My Life on Bandung, Aisyah Parasetia Isora. Your time limit is 5 to 7 minutes. The stage is yours. Good luck.
A day in my life on Bandung. Actually, I born at Bandung. My grandma my grandma is a doctor, so
my mom, like she bore me with my grandma. When my first time I go to Bandung is when I born, but I'm really happy on Bandung because I really like the view. The language actually I really love because it's really soft. At Bandung, I have a best friend who is, I can just say it's Emily. So at Medan, I have Emily also, but I have Emily on Bandung. She's really kind. She always give me a chocolate and a lollipop. Last time I was playing with her to jungle gym. Me with Emily was walking in the jungle gym, and we saw a friend was falling down. So we helped the person, and then she went and found her mom, but he didn't see her mom. So I helped her to find her mom. I say to her, let's just sit down and you can drink mine because I not yet drink my bottle. So my friends say, we will search her mom. We search her mom until we found. After we found, her mom say, what happened to my child? We say that your child was fall down. And he ran to her child and helped her to go to her home, riding her car. After that, me with my friend Emily was just eating together. We were eating like a pizza, a cheese pizza. After that, we were playing Roblox together. We were playing Roblox like 1 hour. After that, we would go out, hang out to the mall. We go to Miniso, we want to buy a blind box. And my friends say that it's really expensive, but it's okay. And then me with my friend eating udon, magurame udon. It's really nice because that's my favorite ramen. Actually, my friend hates ramen, but when he tried the ramen, she feel nice. So me with my friend, after we eat the udon, my friend said that he wants to go play. So me with my friend playing together. After that, at 4 o'clock, me with my friend just giving my friend a present because at that time Emily was happy birthday. I give her present a bag. She's really like Sanrio of Cinnamoroll, Melody, and Kuromi. I brought her a Kuromi bag, a pencil case, and a pencil. She's really love it. I gave her the best present because her best present is Kuromi. Her favorite present is a Kuromi. So after that, we have a sleeping together. We were playing some games. After that, we sleep together. At the morning, me with my friend just going out to buy a food. It's actually we order like some chicken with the rice. My friend was really fast to eat because he's really hungry. My friend say, I think now I need to go home because I want to meet my mom. And then, okay, I'll accompany you to go home. We were walking until go to her home. And then I say, bye. Tomorrow let's play again. And then my friend say, okay, thank you.
Thank you for sharing your story about your life in Bandung. I find it pretty interesting. Also, your friendship with Emily was also very wholesome. Now, let us invite one of our judges to give feedback to her. Ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome Miss Angeline.
Thank you very much, MCs. Hi, Sarah. How
Hi,
do you
Miss.
feel?
Nice.
Nice. Well, you make me crave for Bandung. I really want to visit Bandung because of your story, And I thought Emily must be very lucky to have a best friend like you, right? Because through your story, I was like with you, being with you, going to Bandung. You describe your story very well with a very detailed description of each story. When you go to the mall, when you eat udon, you even mention a specific name for the udon. I felt like I was with you there, eating the udon together and playing with you. So very well done on the description, the detailed description of your story. And besides, because this is a personal story, we can relate very much to you. You successfully build connection with your audiences, and this is very original, which I really love from your speech today, Victoria. Very well done. And also, one more thing, this is a very lovely story. Whenever a speaker deliver a speech with a story, it's gonna be always very memorable. And you've successfully nailed that, Victoria. Very well done. Good job.
Now you can ring the bell and take a seat.
I have a little bit of, I have a simple tips for you just to bring this speech to the next level, which is in every speech, there is something called message. So what is the difference of storytelling and speech? Is that a speech will have a message that the audience can take home. All right. So I will suggest you on the closing, before you say thank you, you insert a little bit of a message. What can we learn from the speech today? I'll give you an example. For example, because you are talking about your day with Emily, right? Your best friend, you can probably insert a message about friendship, about your relationship with Emily. For example, friendship, a good friendship for me is when we can spend time together, blah 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 blah. And then you can ask the audience, have you ever spent time with your best friend? Something like that. Okay, so there's a message that we can all learn from. All right, Ixora. All in all, I really love your speech. Very well done, Sergeant Ixora. See you on future classes. Thank you very much.
That was easy. Let's have 1 minute of silence. And let's fill out the feedback form so that the speaker could improve more. Sorry, I forget. Okay, thank you.
Our next to invite us, right?
Yes, you.
That's your brother.
Yes.
Reminds me a lot of my brother. Also, before the mic speaker, I'm going to focus, right?
Yes.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, our next speaker is someone whom I know personally as someone who likes to sing. So, ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome our fourth speaker, Claudine Josephly. Claudine Josephly, the rabbit and the turtle. The rabbit and the turtle, Claudine Josephly. Your time limit is 5 to 7 minutes. The stage is yours. Good luck.
Hello everyone, my name is Claudine. Today I'm going to talk about the rabbit and the turtle. Once upon a time, there were a little rabbit and a little turtle are in big park. They are gathering to play together. Then the rabbit asked the turtle, "Do you want to have a running competition?" Then the turtle answered the rabbit, "Yes." Then they are going to practice at afternoon. At afternoon, they are practicing. The rabbit runs so fast, but the turtle runs so slow. So they keeping on practicing. The rabbit is already until the finish line, but the turtle is still at the middle. The next day, where we are waiting, the running competition are almost starting. There are so many people are looking the rabbit and the turtle. They start the running competition. The rabbit runs so fast, even faster than when it's exercising. But the turtle is running more slower than when it's practicing. The rabbit is already at the middle of the road, but the turtle is still at the starting line. So the rabbit looks behind to check if the turtle is already almost close, but it's not. The turtle is still so far. So the rabbit tried to find a big tree to take a rest and chewing some carrots. The rabbit found one big tree and the rabbit walked to the big tree and sitting down of the tree and chewing a big carrot. And suddenly the rabbit slept. After that, the turtle is already in front of the rabbit. But the rabbit still don't realize that the turtle is already in front of the rabbit. So the turtle tried to run more slower to don't wake the rabbit. Then after that, the turtle is already past the rabbit. And the turtle is almost win the competition. It's only left 5 steps more to win. But suddenly the rabbit wake up and say to itself, "Where is turtle? Where's turtle? Am I late?" And it is. It's already late. The turtle is already win the competition. And the rabbit said, "Oh, I already lose." So, from the moral of the story is, from the turtle we can learn to be confident on our weakness. Keep focusing to win the competition. And keep practicing. That's all from my speech. Thank you.
Thank you, Claudine. That speech is reminding me of my pet turtle. And now let's welcome our judges, Miss Fio, for her evaluation.
Alright, let's give a big round of applause again. This story is a very nice story that you bring up again. And then I really love that you have to be very with the properties in here. You try to play with your vocal dynamics as well. It's a very good case to see that you also give the movements, okay, and telling the whole stories from the very beginning until the end. So good job for finishing the whole stories until the end of it. Something that you can improve again, just to smooth it up. It's just a matter of space time. So having more practice and moving the movements that you can make. It's just not like the rabbit and also the turtle. For example, you are the one that moves on that side that's the rabbit, and then on the other side is the turtle itself. So there's more movements that we can really imagine how the rabbits and the turtle move. So overall, it's a very great job. We're
you may ring the bell and take a seat. That was easy. Thank you very much. I believe the feedback is well received.
Now let us have 1 minute of silence so our dear parents and trainees can go up with feedback form so that the speakers could.
Florencia. I didn't know.
Excuse me.
Food keep so yeah. Titi kêu Egypt like hoa.
Kok 2 kali kan weekend?
Abo ya. Yeah. Did I have to participate in this? Tigo. Now let's welcome our fifth speaker of the day. Someone whom I know personally as someone who is interested onto swimming too. Let's welcome Florencia Howie. Okay, Florencia Howie, birthday, Florencia Howie. Your time limit is 5 to 7 minutes. Stage is yours. Good luck. So, do you know what is the most nicest day for us? You might think it is Happy New Year, but actually it's wrong. It's birthday. So let me talk to you about what do I do in my birthday and the first day and the second day. For the first day, I woke up and I make my own breakfast. Do you know what is it? Well, it is bread, cheese, and egg. So I'm not really good at cooking, so I call my helper to help me. And then after I eat finish, I take a bath. Me and my little sister, I take a bath, me and my little sister was playing together. We need to wait for our parents to come because my parents go to work. After my parents come, my whole family fetch my grandma and my uncle to eat lunch. After we eat lunch, my uncle decided to go to see home furniture. And then it was taking kind of so long because my uncle want to make new house. So we are almost late because the people who I want to celebrate there keep calling us. After my uncle and my mom and my dad came back, my family need to pick my grandma and my uncle at home. So are we there yet? I don't think so because we need to take a bath. Me and my little sister, my mom and my dad took a bath. Then are we there yet? No. But the people there keep calling us, are we there yet? So we not yet go there because we need to buy a lunch there. So we buy chicken and rice and ice cream. Do you know where are we going? You might think it's a restaurant, but not a restaurant. Well, when it is not a restaurant, where are we going then? We are going to an orphanage. Why? Because my mom kept telling me to go there. And all this year, I celebrate my birthday at the orphanage. And then after we go back to the orphanage, we give them food. We give all the kids their food. And then after that, we came home and decided to go to sleep. And then the second day, my mom told we have to go to Bali. But actually, not my dad. My little sister didn't go. Why? Because my little sister have so many homework because she left it because she go to Jakarta. And then after we go to Bali, my grandma, my uncle, and my uncle's friend decided to go also. So they buy their own ticket. We go to Bali for 4 days, and then I miss out a lot of homework because of school. There, I go to my hotel first, took a bath, and then I use my favorite dress because I really like the dress. Then we need to wait until midnight because my birthday celebrated at night. At night, my mom, my grandma, my uncle, and my uncle's friend go to a restaurant. The restaurant was near the beach, so I could play there. So we need to wait for the food to come, so I play in the beach. My mom buy me some toy, and then I saw this new girl named Sophia, and the little brother, I kind of forgot the name. And then when I was playing, Sophia want to try the toy, so I let her play. And then her little brother want to play too, so I let her play. When he played, the toy fell down in the ocean. Good thing it wasn't inside the ocean, or else I'm not gonna play it. Then after the food came, we eat dinner, and then I celebrated there, and then we go back to the hotel and go to sleep. That's all. Thank you.
That was a really nice, wholesome story, Florencia, of how you spend your birthday going to the orphanage. I think it's a really nice way to do so. Doing good things on your birthday. You must have felt really happy. Now, let us invite our judge to give some feedback to her. So, ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome our judge, Miss Angeline.
All right, Florencia, hi. Hi, Flo.
Hi, Miss.
Hi. You see, the way Florencia smile is very, very charming, right? And you know what, Florencia? The moment your name was called, when you walked from your seat to the stage, that's when I really love you as an individual. Because when you walk to the stage, you have that smile going on, and that is very charming. And I would say, that kind of charm, that likable charm, does not come just like that. It comes from the heart. That is why I was really attracted to you the moment you started your speech today. All right, and Florencia, that is a very friendly entrance. That is a very good quality as a speaker as well. When as a speaker, you want your audience to feel good, right? And if you want your audience to feel good, we have to feel good as well. We have to give out that kind of vibe, and you have that, right? You have that. So very nice, Florencia, and I really love your personal story. And one more thing that we can all learn from Florencia is how you interact with the audience. There are a lot of questions on your speeches on your speech that you gave just now, and that is actually one way to interact with the audience. And the questions came out very naturally. You delivered your story very naturally. That I am enjoying that so much. I hope I could have that as much fun in my birthday as you did just now. Okay, so very well done, Florencia. Very well done. And if I could give you one suggestion, Florencia, it's also about so during after we deliver a speech, we want our audience to learn something, right? So you can insert a now you were talking about birthday. I think you can actually insert a message about celebrating special day, for example. You can say to the audience that this is how I celebrate my birthday. This is how I usually celebrate my special day. So, ladies and gentlemen, special day is a day where we want to celebrate it with our loved ones. How about you do something like that? Okay, so just insert a message, a closing statement that the audience can learn from you. Okay, all right, Florencia. So, Florencia, I think with consistent practice, you are going to be a very great speaker. Well done, Florencia. Thank you very much.
That was easy.
Thank you very much. I believe the feedback is well received.
Now let's have 1 minute of silence and fill out the feedback form so that the speaker could improve more.
Okay.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, our next speaker is someone who really likes reading. So, ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome our sixth speaker, Max Viandi. Max Viandi, never give up, Max Viandi. Your time limit is 5 to 7 minutes. The stage is yours. Good luck.
Never give up because great thing takes time. Do you know the meaning of this quote? Well, the meaning of this quote is that it took time to reach success. So we should never give up to try to reach it. Never give up is one of the most important life lessons that all of you should know. Remember, real success does not come in a blink of an eye. You can't just wish to accomplish something and expect that it will be given to you quickly. Real success comes with pain, overcoming obstacles, winning over trials, and persevering despite various failures. Today's most successful person has shown us how determination and belief in ourselves can lead us to massive success. We should never develop the I give up attitude, but we must always develop the never giving up attitude. Never giving up also has a lot of benefits. The first benefit is it can make you learn a lot because we learn a lot when we decide to keep going and not to give up. Second, it can make you be prepared because we must put in our mind that in every endeavor we have, we must be prepared for everything, including maybe failure. Third, it can make you overcome your fear because you will maybe do something that you have never done before or something that is hard for you. And fourth, it can make you believe that anything you can perceive is possible. And even though that, there are also some things that can happen if you always give up. The first one is it can make you it can make you lose faith in yourself because it can make you question about your ability to execute in the future. Second, it can it could make your reputation suffers because if you do a project or venture with other people and you give up that time, the next time you do a project or venture with other people, what they will think is, oh, the last time he or she has give up. Third, it could encourage the habit to always give up because if you give up once on something, the next time you do the same thing, what other people
what you will think is that the last time you have give up and this time you will better just give up. Like I have my own personal story about this. At my class, there are two people who are always noisy, and sometimes they can make the teacher really angry. So me and some of my friends have tried to encourage them to stop, but then they don't want to listen and make the teacher even angrier. But then we never give up to try to encourage them, and finally they can do better, and now the teacher did not get angry to them again. There are also some tips and tricks for you to keep going and not to give up. The first one is by working out every day. Second, by stop comparing yourself with others. Third, by making a schedule and stick with it. And fourth, by making a list of goals. I also have another story about my friends. Before, my friends always got low scores, but then he never give up to try to learn. But then, unfortunately, on the next exam, he still got low score, and he started to give up studying. But one of my teacher, which is Miss Shirley, has tried to encourage him to not to give up. And finally, at the next exam, he can get good scores. We should never give up to try to reach our goals. It's not worth it to always give up. We must remember that we should never give up because great thing takes time. And that's the end for my speech. I hope you enjoy my speech. And thank you.
That was really great speech, and I love the message. Never give up. And let's have Miss Pio to evaluate his speech.
Let's give a big round of applause. Nice. Just like what it's really nice as well, like how you deliver your speech from the very beginning. Yeah. I can tell your opening is very nice with the quotes, and that all the information, yeah, it's very informative. It's like the points that you're saying, why we should not give up and how to prevent it. Then you're giving the personal story about your friends. So there are so many points, and you closing it again with the quotes again. So it's a very nice message that everyone actually learns from. Just never give up. Your standing position is very nice from the very beginning to the end. Something that you can actually improve again is more on the content itself. There's no there are so many information that you give, and then so many stories, kind of stories that you can deliver. So what you can do next is focus on one story, then we can dig more in it. Okay, well, you are going to give the good treatment about why you should not. Okay, overall, it's a very good job and great research.
That was easy. Thank you, Max, for your speech. And now let's.
Okay, now let's have 1 minute of silence so that the audience can fill out the feedback form and the speaker could.
My turn next.
Thank you.
Let's move on to the seventh speaker. Our next speaker is someone whom I personally know as a great abacus player. Now let's welcome Yamin Yenardo. Yamin Yenardo, chocolate Yamin Yenardo. Your time limit is 5 to 7 minutes. The stage is yours. Good luck.
Everyone at here, of course, have ever tasted chocolate before. But have you ever stopped and wondered, how did chocolate appear? How do they make chocolate? Who found this sweet, tasty, and delicious brown candy bar? Well, today I'm going to show and introduce you how did chocolate first appear. So, chocolates come from the cacao trees, which these trees often grow near the equator. After 4 years, the trees start to produce pod. Farmers open the pods and take out the seed. They added vanilla, sugar, cinnamon, and spices, and then mix it with the seed that they have softened before. This is a very interesting chocolate history. Early 2000 years ago, Native Americans were mixing cacao beans, water, and spices to make a drink. This is what we call as the chocolate drink, like hot chocolate, milkshake, and a lot more. In 1502, a Spain explorer called Christopher Columbus brought cacao beans back to Spain. Later, his people know how to turn chocolate from liquid to solid. By 1847, the people created the chocolate candy bar, which we often meet, the chocolate candy bar in various flavors. Today, there are 1,000 types of chocolates, such as chocolate chips cookies, hot chocolate with marshmallow, chocolate ice cream in corn or cup, cocoa powder to bake chocolate cake, chocolate fountain, and even chocolate sculpture. This chocolate sculpture even put in China's first theme park exhibition, which is at Taipei or Taiwan. Nowadays, chocolate types are like Silver Queen, Hershey's, and then Dairy Milk and Kit Kat. So, eating chocolate has their benefit and disadvantage. First, the benefit is we can know how the chocolate taste is like. Second, the disadvantage. The disadvantage is if we eat or drink too much chocolate, we will get sick. Same as me. When I was a child, I don't know what is chocolate, so I eat a pack of chocolate and then drink a cup of chocolate milk. The next day, I got sick and my mom immediately took me to the doctor. In conclusion, chocolate that we eat is came from the cacao trees, which is need to wait for 4 years to grow. So speaking of all this speech made me feel very hungry. I will take a bite on this chocolate after I speak done. Thank you all.
That was a really nice and I would say delicious speech, even though it's not the correct term. But hey, you actually made me hungry with that speech. And the sweets that you brought up. Can you share some to me later?
Of course.
Okay, anyways, now let us invite one of our judges to give her evaluation to Yamin. so he could improve more. So ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome Miss Angeline.
All right. Yami, hi, how are you? Do you feel relieved right now?
Nervous.
Nervous. All right, but then you did very well, Yami. You know, now your speech is as sweet and as refreshing as the chocolates that you show us today. All right, that was a really total surprise when you got a lot of chocolates on both of your pockets, not only one. Me and Miss Fiorentina was like waiting which pocket will you take your chocolate from again? All right, so very well done on and that is one of the tips of on getting back the audience attention by having the props and that surprise effect, and that is very successful. Yeah, very well done. And also, I really like how you actually could explain in detail the history of chocolate, which I think that is very amazing. Starting from the 2000 years ago and you move on to 1502, 1847, all those specific years, you could memorize it and you could retell it in a very interesting way. Okay, your hand gesture was also very on point supporting your speech. That is a whole complete package of a speech. Very well done, Yamin. And if I could add just one simple trick for you, because you are actually telling a story, a history that started from long time ago. So there's a timeline, right? 2,000 years ago, and then 1502, 1847, and then now. Okay, so there's a timeline. Now you can actually maximize that stage. For example, when you are talking about 2,000 years ago, you can stand on the left side. Okay, and then when you move on to 1502, and move to another spot. Okay, and then 1847, move again to another spot. The purpose is so that the audience can follow you. Oh, now you are talking on this part of the story. The next, oh, you are talking on that part of the story. Okay, so the storyline is clear. Alright, Yamin, and that could add color to your speech.
Okay.
Yamin, I really love your speech today. Thank you very much for serving us with a very sweet chocolate speech. Thank you, Yamin. Congratulations.
Okay, so
That was easy.
all right, thank you for the feedback. Miss Angeline,
Now let's have 1 minute of silence and fill back the feedback form so that speaker could improve more. Your turn. Now. Yeah. We don't even have to.
There's a bit of changes. I think there'll be 4 things instead of 2. And then there'll be 2 rounds.
Oh yeah.
Because not enough games.
Yes. Oh, then make the round. The first round is the game, and then the second round is the extend session.
Later, can I give you a task on? No, I mean like it's the same game. Later.
Okay.
all right, our next speaker for today is someone who is really interested in science. So, ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome the next speaker, Anastasia Sophie Johan. Anastasia Sophie Johan, explore beautiful Indonesia, Anastasia Sophie Johan. Your time limit is 5 to 7 minutes. The stage is yours. Good luck.
Explore beautiful Indonesia. Hello, everybody. My name is Anastasia Sophie Johan, and today I'm gonna be a tour guide. I will give you a tour to all around Indonesia and all of the beautiful spots. First, I'm gonna give you a tour from the closest to us, which is Danau Toba or Lake Toba. At Danau Toba, we can enjoy from the view of beautiful Danau Toba, and we can also ride the ferry, and we can also play in the water. In Danau Toba, there are many places that is very fun. And now let's go on to the next place, which is Bandung. Bandung is the capital of West Java. And in Bandung, there are beautiful mountains such as Tangkuban Perahu. And next destination is Bali. You probably know and love Bali, but please give me a chance to share more about Bali again so that you'll love it even more. First, why do many tourists like this place? One of the reasons is for its very beautiful islands. Some of the beautiful islands are enjoyed by many tourists because a lot of people love tropical places, and Bali is the perfect place to do it. And the second reason is because of its currency. The prices in Bali compared to other countries' currencies, since Indonesian currencies compared to other countries' currencies, Indonesian currencies are quite cheaper than all of others. And the third reason is because of its culture. Bali, the island of Bali, also known for their drama, dancing, and sculpture. For example, like the wayang kulit or the shadow play theater. The fourth reason is because of the traditional shirts. Everyone here knows batik. Batik is made from either drawing dots or lines, and also using a copper stamp that is called cap. The fifth reason is because of the food. Bali is known for their food lovers and meat lovers. And some of the popular foods are nasi campur and nasi ayam. And next is for me, I think it's the most beautiful place in Indonesia. It is Labuan Bajo. If you ever want to visit Labuan Bajo, I highly recommend you to stay in the hotel called Ayana Hotel. Since Labuan Bajo is very far from us, if you will not want to miss it because Ayana Hotel will make your trip at Labuan Bajo even better. At Labuan Bajo, there are many activities such as snorkeling, visiting Komodo Island, and going to the Pink Beach. When you go snorkeling, you can see beautiful corals and a lot of ocean animals such as sea turtles and stingrays. When you visit Komodo Island, you have to be very careful because the Komodos are very, very dangerous, and if you're very noisy or you are not careful, it can attack and it can also end someone's life. So you have to be very careful. And also at Komodo Island, Komodo Island is a place to keep Komodos safe. And did you know that Komodo dragons are the biggest lizards in the whole world, and also it is endangered. And the last is the Pink Beach. The Pink Beach has pink sand because of a coral named foraminifera, which you can see over here. And did you know that the Labuan Bajo, if you look at the 50,000 rupiah the 50,000 rupiah money, there is a picture of Labuan Bajo that you can see. And that's all for my conclusion of beautiful Indonesia. Thank you.
Thank you, Anastasia. Actually, I haven't been some of the places before, so I think I would go there for some days. And now let's have Miss Fio to evaluate Anastasia's speech.
Well, so Sophie, it's a very nice speech that we have delivered. I really feel that I have a professional background to that body, and I can sense body right now. So I can see that also with the preparation of the connection with the topic. It's a very nice thing. The slide that we have prepared is really nice with the whole pictures, the form itself, yeah, it's very precise, and you can actually see everything very clear from there. Okay, so for the slide itself, very nice, informative sense of speech from the body itself, what is all about. Something that you can actually play with more is with controlling your facial expressions. Since we are having fun, right? We would like to travel to fun and really enjoy the places in there. So you can bring that spirit as well from your facial expressions, delivering it really happily. So we can have that enjoy and of feeling as well to the part travel. Okay, so that's what we can actually put in. So congratulations to the next level. So we're going to Lieutenant Colonel, right? So congratulations, Lieutenant Colonel Soft.
That was easy. Thank you, Miss Fio. Feedback is well received.
Now let us have 1 minute of silence to all dear parents and trainees. We can fill out the feedback form so that the speaker could.
Yeah. Con thì câu quay lại. So where's the chair? Okay. Explain game instructions first.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, before we move on to the next speaker, let us play a game called the guessing speaker. All right, so the rules are simple. Participants will be divided into 4 teams. Each will have like 4 students because there are 16 students total. That's right? Yes. All right. So each team will prepare a guesser who will sit down on like the 2 chairs which we will put over here. And then they will have to guess random words from the team SML1 as fast as possible while the teammates give clues. So let's just say I have like the play cards over here. I'm going to put them on top of the guesser's head. And then like their teammates have to like describe the word to the guesser. And then the guesser have to guess it. If it is correct, then we'll count it. If it is not, then keep guessing until it is correct.
But here's the catch. You are not allowed to tell them the letters in the word. The winning team is the team who can guess most words in under 5 minutes. You can only describe them. Now that I have explained the instructions, let's stand up and divide the teams. Let the games begin.
So for the teams, you can choose your own teammates. One team has 4 people.
Countdown 30 seconds.
Should we make countdown 30 seconds?
Now we have countdown for 30 seconds to find your teammates. Busy finding team.
Also, once you have created your team, you can also think of the team name, okay?
Okay, first team onto the stage. Please stand here. If you have already got your team.
Alright. Huh? There'll be 2 rounds, by the way. So 4 teams divided into 2 rounds. Yeah, there are 4 teams. Actually, our first time was 2 teams, but then not enough teams.
Yes, first team please stand here.
One team, 4 people.
Ayo tim pertama silakan.
Huh? Yeah, 4.
Use our chair.
Already told me. Say because I want to. Not in the middle. But true is right, miss. Cards for me.
Okay, card. Is it in your bag?
Yeah, it's in my bag. Each team must prepare a guesser, okay? Alright, first 2 teams, please come to the chairs here. We need volunteers.
Ayo tim 1 dan tim 2.
Alright, who's your team member?
So do you got any team names on it? Yes, or
Then in that case, we'll call you Team Sunny.
okay.
Sugar, okay.
Sugar. Okay,
So
sugar.
Team Sugar versus Team Kiyosaki. So Team Sugar, you have gotten your guesser.
Who is going to guess?
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention the theme of the words is SMLONE.
Okay.
Basically everything from SMLONE. There's 40 cards in each set. Yeah. You need to think of a guesser. The guesser will sit down here. You'll have to like guess the cards.
All right. Team Sugar vs Team Nice.
Okay. You guys, no, you guys don't have to line up. Basically, all of you have to work together to describe the book so that the guesser can guess it.
Are you ready?
But set time to 5 minutes. So,
Ready?
all right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Yes. Confident. The pro team. Almost. Yes. Okay. What about this? This one.
Yes. Okay, now this is very yes. What about this?
Something I always use. I always use for this one you already said. Yeah.
Yes. This. Yes. What is this?
Like
Yes.
Okay, I guess I'll count that.
Okay, then what is this?
usually the creation
Yes. What is this?
So it's something that has the role of never do it.
Yes. What is this?
Oh, I get polite. Blah 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 police. No. Erase the police. Erase the police. But erase the
Yes. This. Go. What is this? Oops, you said the project. What is this?
Give what?
Yes. What is this? What is this?
Something we have every day. Speaking project. One more. Yeah.
Yes. And this? Yes. Then this?
Matthew. No.
No. The time, the schedule.
Now we are going to have the game.
You say the word game.
No.
It's game session. What is this?
Oh, who is it? Who is it? Who is it?
Almost.
Another
Yes. Now this.
Someone who gave one word. Just now what? The one that you cannot get.
Yes. Now this. Brave card. This. Yes. This. Yes. This. Yes. This. Oh, time's out.
Okay, now
Fortunately, SML taught you.
Alright, now count. Remember, Jasmine, you're in charge of noting down the
Oh my God.
cards, yeah? Okay, so for Team Sugar, you get 1, 2, 3, 4,
Let me
5,
count first.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I don't know that.
Well done, Team Kiyosaki got 23.
But no, but the winner is the one who gets the most words out of all. So,
Yeah.
which means you guys, we're not sure whether you guys are the ones who's winning.
Because there are two more teams, right?
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
more teams. So the next two teams, please come to the seats here.
Ayo.
Oh, we are the
Ayo, guess.
Yeah, but then we put at the back, so there's new ones again. Where's the other team?
Ayo.
One with the judges or no?
Yeah, sure, with the judge. Yeah, with the judges.
But the judges can only be the guesser. Hmm.
That's why I don't think we can have if other teammates would like to help from the previous.
Are there any speaker outside this class or they have left this room already?
I think have. Excuse me.
Oh yeah,
What?
Felicia and
Yeah.
right? I think they can join it.
Yeah.
But let's don't join those. Oh wait, but she can join those. She can join.
Okay.
Felicia.
Make a team, please. We are going to play a game. Have you decided a guesser on your team?
So what are your names? The team name.
No name also gak apa-apa.
Ayo, but it's
Ayah gak apa.
first and you want into this thing,
Tim coklat udah ada.
Team chocolate aja. Team chocolate.
Oh no. Give them the more easier.
Cannot lah, unfair.
They are still junior loh. Lah,
Alright.
only you both ah. Okay.
Persian, Clary can vote.
Okay. Are you guys ready? What is your team name?
What should we do?
You guys describe the word for him and then he shall guess it.
But you may not you may not put the letters inside you while you are describing them, like example props. But if you accidentally set properties, then no points for you. Are you ready?
Alright, set timer for 5 minutes. 3, 2, 1, go.
We
You can skip if you want.
We are with fun. What? Fun sessions. Fun session. Session. Yes. The one that with the sessions. Exam session. No,
Nice.
the fun sessions, but someone who win this session. No, before. Yeah, one person only.
The one who holds that session.
Yeah. No, before I start. Yeah, before I start. Before that, you said it. No. Then skip it.
Okay, skip.
This.
Yes. What is this?
That's 1 point. What? So assessment can have final and but we count as so SM1 skill and skill.
You can act out, you know, like each word.
For third gift,
Cannot.
The synonym.
Yeah.
What they got?
Here's a quote in SMLONE. Wait.
Yes.
Is the key to be successful. To be a champion. I'm not sure. Skip.
Okay, skip. What's this?
SMN.
So you're like,
Or skill manner. No.
oh, so smart.
We have speech project and
Yes.
Special thing.
What's this?
we have 3 books. Yeah. Speech, project and
Yes.
You just got to be creative in describing
what
it.
is S? S S M S. No. S S. Mental life.
I guess I'll count that. Considerations here.
What is speech? Let's do it today.
Yes.
Almost.
No, cannot.
There's one.
Yes.
The last section. What is the last section? After speech.
Yes.
This one's smart, you know.
If we already do, if we stand in front and then we get
Yes. What is this?
have seats.
Yeah, I
Before
don't
we
think you
start
guys know
session, we
that
should
one.
wait this. We should what?
I don't think you guys know this one. I also don't think you guys know that
We
one.
should stand up and okay, let's skip.
Skip. It's already promised.
Oh,
If you guys,
your
if you,
speech.
I don't think you guys know this one,
using
so I
points
skip.
and 1 minute.
Where we invent where
Oh,
everyone
win a
gets
things.
some
In
for
front.
much more.
You bring some things in the front to the speech to help you.
What?
No. That's
This.
This one's smart.
after
Huh?
this session.
What did I hear? You guys said something?
What
I
is
think
the
I'm pretty
call
sure I heard something.
for someone's that-
I'm gonna put that.
Yeah.
This.
Someone that make people laugh.
Yes. And this.
It have focal that make movements. What is it called? No.
Ah, that's
Oh, time is out. It's paralinguistic.
Oh, this one is props, by the way.
Okay, let's count.
Yeah, but then I don't know whether I really count. Okay, anyway, let's count 40.
9.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
No way.
Wow.
So,
Team Chocolate wins.
no, we must wait. We must
Compete one more round.
Wait, no, haven't. It's the announcement time.
Yeah.
What is Hudson's new name?
Suddenly.
Huh?
Suddenly.
You have all right. So now let us announce the scores. So we'll start from Team Sugar. Team Sugar got a score of 15. Team how do you
Team Kiyosaki
Oh, yeah.
got a point of 23.
and Team Chocolate got a score of 16.
And Team Suddenly got a point of 9.
So, ladies and gentlemen, the winner is Team Kiyosaki.
Please step outside and we will give you the merchandise.
Yeah. Please step onto the stage and we shall give you the prize SMLONE merchandise.
Yes. Where is one more person on your team? Okay.
You hand it to Okay.
Okay, please stand to the stage. And this one is for you. And also the other person on your team. Once again? Okay. Okay, thanks. You may go back to your seat. Congratulations.
Alright, so now that everybody has had fun with the game, let us move on to the next speaker.
Yeah, we're going to turn on to the Orator Society Youth. And our next speaker, the ninth speaker, someone whom I know personally as a person who is interested in biology. And let's welcome Angelina Setiawan. Angelina Setiawan, cyberbullying, Angelina Setiawan. Your time limit is 5 to 7 minutes. The stage is yours. Good luck.
Bullies behind keyboards are still bullies. Ladies and gentlemen, cyberbullying now is something very serious and common issue in the internet right now. But do you guys know what will happen to those who receive cyberbullies? For those who receive cyberbullies, they will have increased stress, depression, anxiety, and they will also have low self-esteem, which that all will affect them when they go to the society. I believe that everyone at here does have social media, right? At least one, maybe it's Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, or Facebook. And I guess that some of you ever heard or ever received a news about cyberbullies, or you ever witnessed about cyberbullies. So there's a story about a celebrity who used to receive cyberbullies, and she is Millie Bobby Brown. She is an actress, and because of her profession, she needs to be active on social media to maintain her popularity. So she posts a lot of selfies and stories, and because of those things that she posts, she received a lot of hate comments and bad comments, and haters start to come up. So because of that, she needed to take a year break to recover her mental, and she even deleted her social media. And now her social media is being managed by her manager. And Millie Bobby Brown is only one of the examples of a lot of celebrities who receive cyberbullies, and maybe there are still a lot of celebrities who receive cyberbullies, and it's even worse than Millie Bobby Brown. So besides celebrities, ordinary people like us also can be the victim of cyberbullies. For example, someone whom I know, she also used to receive cyberbullies. So at that time when she received cyberbullies, I saw that she is not confident and she's not active in the class, and she also didn't talk to her friends that she used to talk to. And why? Because they said that she is ugly and she is fat, and they even mentioned her skin color, which is really bad. So from those two stories, we can say that not only celebrities but ordinary people also can be the victim of cyberbullies. So according to me, those who cyberbully someone is just jealous. But in fact,
those who cyberbully others are often motivated by anger, frustration, and even revenge. But for some people, they said that they did that just for an entertainment, which, in my opinion, it's really bad for someone to did that just for an entertainment because it can hurt people, like it can hurt their mental and even their social skill also decreasing. So there are some tips on how to handle this situation. The first one is to ignore. The second one is that we need to tell them to stop. The third one is that we need to block them. Block them if ignoring and telling is not enough. Then the fourth one is that we need to report them on the social media platform that they use to cyberbully you if ignoring, telling, and blocking is not enough. But this comes back to its individuals because if I give these tips on someone who have a negative mindset, then it might not work. Because for someone who have a negative mindset, they will think that they are just what other people say they are. For an example, other people say that they are ugly, then they think that they are ugly. But for those who have a positive mindset, they will think a solution on how to solve this problem, and they also believe that other people will also help them through this situation. So at the end, if someone cyberbullied you anywhere, just ignore them. And please remember that not everyone is perfect, because those who cyberbully others, they also feel that they are not perfect. And they also want other people to feel that they are not perfect too. So at the end, cyberbullying can hurt people. Thank you.
Thank you for giving the audience some insights about cyberbullying and how to cope with that cyberbullying. Now let us invite one of our judges who will give Angelina her evaluation. So ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome Miss Angeline.
All right, thank you very much, MC. Well, hi, Angelina.
Hi, Miss.
Hi, how are you feeling right now?
Great.
Great, believe, right? Thank you so much, Angelina, first of all, to be bringing up about this topic, which I think is very important. This is very interesting and very much related. The choice of the topic itself is very great. All right, and also, Angelina, I would say this is like a burger. This is a very complete package of a burger. Starting from the opening, how you put in story, how you support it with a real case, you even give the tips towards the end of the speech, so that after we listen to your speech, we know what to do because you gave us the tips. So that is a very good tip on crafting or drafting speech. All right, and I really like how you were so calm and relaxed on the stage. I know when we speak in front of a lot of people, our heart beats so fast, right? That it we feel like it might stop anytime, it's really very nerve-wracking. But then you took your time just now to take a deep breath and to stop for a while before you start. And that is what we can all learn from. All right, very well done, Angelina. And if I could give you just some sprinkles to add up the impact of the speech, I will give you two suggestions today. The first one is because I see there's a potential in you and your performance. I think you can actually implement what we call as stage mastering or stage entry for using two stories, right? The first one is about the celebrity, and the second one is about your friend or your classmates. So I can see that you are trying to maximize the stage by moving. You can also use stage entry, in which you can actually, for example, you can stand on Richmond position when you tell the first story, and you can move to when you move to the second story, you can move on to Jasmine position. So two stories, two spots. All right, so that we know, oh, okay, you are in the first story, or you are in the second story. That is the first one. And the second one is that because this is about cyberbullying, where there will be a lot of data in the internet, right, telling us how many percent of the people who are impacted by cyberbullying and blah, blah, blah. I think you can add a fact or a data that shows how big of an impact of cyberbullying is, just to add credibility and to strengthen the evidence of your speech today. So it could help persuade all of the audience that yes, cyberbullying is dangerous. All right, Angelina, just that from me, you have done very well. Congratulations, Surgeon Angel. Thank you very much.
You may ring the bell. That was easy.
Thank you very much. I believe the feedback is well received.
Now let's have 1 minute of silence and fill out the feedback form so that the speaker could improve more. Oh no. It's rencana awalnya Karista mau gimana?
Ya udah, oke. Kita sambil dari situ kan. Bisa nggak? So, gue atau lu tempat jadi saja. Boleh. Oh, ya apa? It's okay. Nanti kalau udah 3 menit baru bilang. Udah bisa dulu.
Miss, ini Ryan Igan Cendana mas. Your turn.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, our next speaker today is someone whom I know personally and someone who shares the same birthday as me. He is someone who likes to play chess and also someone who's interested in gardening. So, ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome our 10th speaker for today. Matthew Candia. Matthew Candioff, evolution. Matthew Candioff. Your time limit is 5 to 7 minutes. The stage is yours. Good luck.
Have you ever wondered how biology works, how everything that we got in this world works, how we have chickens, cows, and other animals we eat or we harvest? Well, that's how evolution works, by going through some change in the genetics, just changing the whole animal itself. And today I will explain it to you how does it work. So how do genetics change and how do everything change in biology? It starts with the instability of a genetic during the reproduction of a new individual. When the genetics mix together from two parents, they create a new form of genetic that makes the new individual different. This happens a lot in crossbreeding or even a normal breeding sometimes. Like there's sometimes you got deformities or anything that looks different from the previous generation. That's how it works. Mutation of genetics could leads to deformities or even something good. But if all of those goes randomly, then how does we get the good things and the bad mutations goes away? So it all has to do with natural selection. Natural selection works like a filter for the individual that born, which is helping the species itself grow better and better DNA. Now, how does it work? Basically, the individual that got the bad genetics will have a lot of deformities and will die easily, so they won't survive. But the individual that got the good genetics will survive even better than the previous generation. That's how they thrive and they repopulate with the new DNA. Now, what are the examples? We humans also have examples on this. Now, there's one thing that I have been thinking about, and it's about how do we humans work, how do we humans feel about anything. It has a lot to do with our socials even. We feel lonely because of that. Now, why do we feel lonely? Because sometimes in the past, humans live together in groups. They travel together in groups, and when they separate, they will not survive. So nature developed us a feeling that if we are lonely, we are scared, we are full of anxiety because we instinctively think that we want to survive. So that's where us humans could feel very anxious when we feel lonely because it's survival. It's for survival. Now, how does it has to do with others animals? Well, since for so long we have been practicing of crossbreeding between animals and even plants. Now, what does that make? That will create a new, better individual of that species for some time, and we could cultivate it for an even better result. That's how it works for few plants, few animals. Nowadays we got domesticated animals because of that. We even crossbreed some animals, even crossbreed plants. Now we have the corn that corn plant. We have it so ugly, so small. But after we crossbreed it in the past, we got a really good corn plant that we can eat, we can consume. That doesn't happen naturally because this natural selection is done by human. It's called as artificial natural selection. For us, it's beneficial because it will help us make a better individual of animals, of plants, and this good for us. Now there are a lot of other things that happens in evolution, such as mutualism between each individual. We could have the mutualism between ants and aphids because ants protects aphids. That aphid is usually a pest for our plants, but ants protect them because they produce honeydew that ants could consume. Now, there are a lot of types of mutualism, symbiotic, and if you're a curious about it, you can search it up. You can find what are all the mutualism that we got. I got an example between humans and some few animals that we have bond of mutualism, such as we humans could have pets, could have anything that we like to take care of. That what are the mechanisms of that? We could have emotional support of that pets, and that pets could have a protection from us. Now, it's all complicated. Actually, the evolutionary traits are very complicated stuff that happens every time an individual born in this world. Thank you. Oh.
Thank you for your informative speech. I really love that, and it makes me feel nostalgic. Well, anyways, let's have Miss Fio for her evaluation.
Let's give a big round of applause. Thank you. I'm so proud to see the progress that you are showing today, since it is one of the things which is very challenging for you. I still remember the very first time you were inside the class, like just few sentences, but today you finished up until right. Yes. So that is something which is I'm very glad to see today. You were starting like keeping yourself up just now in the very beginning, right? And what I can see in you is like a real scientist that's telling the whole thing, the whole information to all of us, which we learned a lot from you today. So what I can tell is that you just need to have more space time, practice to make yourself more really again in order to during the speech itself. Something that you can pay attention with is by using people to make yourself comfortable, since it's your very first stage, right? So have a strong anchoring that will be much better to remove those nervous that you have inside of you. Okay, overall, congratulations, Sergeant.
Ring the bell. That was easy. Thank you, Miss Pio. Feedback is well received.
Now let us have 1 minute of silence so that our dear trainees and parents can fill feedback form and the speakers could improve even more.
Miss, 5 to 7, right, Miss? Oh yeah, Miss. For my slide, how, Miss? This is for next. This is for back, and this is for point. This is for the pointing.
Drums.
Oh, like.
Whose turn again? Mine, yeah.
Tes dulu. Ini kan itu aja. Enggak. Ini tadi disuruh tekannya pun agak keras. Jangan ini kan still. Okay.
Our next speaker is someone whom I know personally as a person who is interested in arts and technology. And let's welcome Alvaro Ricci Teos. Alvaro Ricci Teos, drums. Drums, Alvaro Ricci Teos. The stage is yours. Your time is 5 to 7 minutes. Good luck.
Ladies and gentlemen, before I start my speech, I would like to ask everyone here. Does anyone here knows what this is? Please raise your hands if you know.
Chopsticks.
Okay, seems like everyone know what is this. So basically, this is a drumsticks. And these drumsticks are used to basically play the drums. Thus, today, ladies and gentlemen, I am about to explain about the drums. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to ask, how many of you guys here loves music? Please raise your hands up. Okay, I do see a lot of music over here. And I am sure that if you listen to music, there are going to be some musical instruments that you're going to hear, such as the guitar, the piano, and etc. And this is one of it. So drums is a musical instrument in the type of percussion, and it's used in modern music. So percussion is basically this kind of musical instrument that how we play it is by hitting it. And this is how I play the drums. So we use this kind of sticks and hit some of the parts. And it is actually used in modern music nowadays. Ladies and gentlemen, these are some of the important milestones of drums. So here there is a person named Gene Krupa, and he is one of the founding fathers of drums. And here I did put a timeline on when is the drums is created, which is 5,500 before Christ or the 1920s. Why did I put both? Because the drums is created in two different eras. So the first drum looks like this, and this is the image here. This drum is actually created with alligator skins, and it's created in China back then. And this is the drums that we know today, and it is created in the 1920s. The drums is created at New Orleans in America, and believe it or not, the drums used to be played for jazz music. Well, some of you might think that drums is only about hitting something really loud and banging all of the time. But jazz, it is like this kind of music which is really smooth. And this is when the drums are played. Now, let's go to one of the parts, which is the snare drum. So this is how a snare drum looks like, and this is where it is located, like here. So the snare drum is used for the rhythm. So what is rhythm, ladies and gentlemen? So rhythm is basically some of the parts that you hit together and combine it, and that is how you form a rhythm. So rhythm is like you just hit some of the parts at the same time and combine it and play it simultaneously. And that is how to play the drum. Another use of the snare drum is for variation. Ladies and gentlemen, I am sure that it's going to be boring if I only play the rhythm for the whole time as a drummer. Thus, this is where the snare drum is used. The snare drum is used for variation. So in drums, I would like to call it as fill-ins. So fill-ins is what is variation. So you're just going to play like these parts at the same time and play it with like higher speed than usual. Now let's go to the small, middle, and floor tom. And this is how the image will be. And this is too. And this is where it is located. Here, here, and down there. So ladies and gentlemen, the small, middle, and floor tom, they do have the same use of the snare drum. It is used for the rhythm and variation. But there is a difference for both of them. So what are the difference? Ladies and gentlemen, the difference of the snare and the small, middle, and floor tom is at the sound. Well, the snare drum is going to sound like really high pitch, but the small, middle, and floor tom is going to sound like really low and bass. In my opinion, the small tom is like the highest pitch in the tom, but the floor tom is the lowest one. Now let's go to hi-hat. So the hi-hat is for making a rhythm and a side tempo. So this is how a hi-hat looks like, and it's located here. And the hi-hat is one of the most interesting parts in drums, because if you see here, there is a pedal down here. And that pedal is to make the hi-hat open and close to make a different voice. And it is also used for side tempo. Ladies and gentlemen, the main purpose of drum is for the tempo. Thus, the hi-hat is really important for the drums. Now, let's go to the bass drum. The bass drum is located here, and believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, the bass drum can also be used for the marching band. So ladies and gentlemen, if you ever see a marching band, there's going to be like one part of the marching band who has the drum here and it's going to hit it like that. So that is actually the bass drum. It is for the main tempo and for the rhythm, and how to play it is for us to kick it. So there's going to be a pedal, then we're just going to step it like that. Now let's go to cymbals. There are two types of cymbals, ladies and gentlemen, the clash cymbal and the right cymbal. They both look like this, but they have a different use. So the clash cymbal is to play an accent. So an accent is basically, there's like going to be one part where you hit slightly harder than usual. And it's for ending the song and variation. But clash cymbals can also be used as accessories. Believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, these three are actually clash cymbals. And now let's go to the right cymbal. So the right cymbal has the same use of the hi-hat, but there's just going to be one difference, which is at the sound. And how to play the right cymbal is between on what song you are playing. If you hit it at the middle, it's going to sound like a bell, and it's usually used in rock songs. But if you hit at the edge, it's going to sound like echoing. And that is usually used in jazz music. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of my speech. I really hope you guys here know more about drums. I am Alvaro Digitaius. Thank you for listening and have a nice day.
Thank you for the very interesting speech about drums and for the insights and the parts and all. I think it's a really meaningful speech as well. Now let us invite one of our judges today who will go ahead and evaluate Alvaro's speech. So ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome Miss Angeline.
All right, thank you very much, MC. So hi, Alvaro.
Hello, Miss.
Yes, it's really, really nice to witness your speech again. And you know what? There's no better feeling than watching a speaker who is very passionate in delivering his speech. And I think, do you love drum that much?
Yes, Miss.
Yes, right. Because it shows in your eyes. Your eyes sparkles when you deliver your speech, and that shows that you love what you are saying so much. And that is the first time when we want to choose what we want to say. Because when we choose what we want to say, of course we choose what we do, right?
That's
and
nice.
you have chosen the right topic for you because you love it, and it really it projects the confidence and the love. When I listen to you, I feel so happy, you know. And also, I really love how you start off your speech with a very powerful voice. It immediately catch our attention. And besides, your slide is very interesting and very effective. An effective slide is where the slide has not much of sentences and words, so that we focus on you more rather than the slide. So this is a very effective slide. All right, Alvaro, very well done. I really love and enjoy your speech and performance just now. I know you've been always naming the stage all the time, and here I think I have only one suggestion so that you can elevate your speech to the next level. All right. So when you were talking about drums, just now before you were asking us who loves music, and we raised our hands, right? And it turns out a lot of people love music. Okay, so now we are on the same page. We are on the same boat. Okay, and then you move on to drums. Now, when we are talking about drum, you might love drum a lot, right? But now we need to know if the audience like drum or not. We do not know about that, right? We do not know if the audience loves drums or not. Now, it will be even better, it will create a bigger impact if you could tell us, or you could put or insert some sentences that show why do we need to know the parts of drums? Why is it important for the audience to take away the information about the parts of drums? For example, we need to know about the parts of drums because when we know about this, we know about other musical instruments as well, because we love music. Let's say, that's just an example. But I bet you will know more about this information, right? So putting the reason why we need to listen to the parts of drums, okay? So that when we have the reason, we will that will maintain the audience attention until the end of the speech. very well done, a very well done performance. I really enjoy it. Thank you so much for sharing us fresh insights. Well done, you Farouk. Right.
Yes, miss.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, miss.
Ring the bell.
That
That was easy.
All right, thank you very much, Miss Angelique. I believe the feedback is well received.
Now let's have 1 minute of silence and fill out the feedback form.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Still okay.
Okay. Oh no. I forget my brother has left. He haven't taken the certificate. Okay.
Bila aja.
11:41 already.
Yeah.
Ini next, ini balik. Main tanpa putih-putih lah. We gonna. Oh my god.
All right, our next speaker for today is someone who I know personally as someone who is interested in the law nature. So, ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome our top speaker, Carlista. Carlista, sweet tea without sugar, Carlista. Stage is yours. The time limit is 5 to 7 minutes. The stage is yours. Good luck.
Thank you. Sweet tea without sugar. When we listen to this sentence, we might think, how could a tea have a sweet flavor but it doesn't consist of sugar? So with that is lemon tea. Lemon tea is the first tea product that combines sidamanic black tea, andaliman, and stevia. This ingredients is a local ingredient and also a natural ingredient that comes from our hometown, that is North Sumatra Regency. And lemon tea is in fact for diabetics people because it has a sweet taste, but it doesn't increase your sugar blood level because the sweet taste comes from a natural ingredient that is called as stevia. The fun fact is this stevia has a sweet taste that is 200 times sweeter than sugar, but back then lemon tea could also be consumed for people that are normal, that don't want to increase their sugar blood level, because as we know, diabetics is a very deadly disease. And lemon tea could be created in a very, very long journey that I made with my teammates in school in my biology extracurricular. And so with that, let me explain about the journey of lemon tea. Our journey starts from our first product that is called tagline. Actually, lemon tea is not our first product, but is an upgrade product from our before product that is called as tagline. Tagline is a tea product that combines sidamanic black tea and andaliman. At that time, why did we make this tagline? It's because we do think that we need to make an invention that using a local ingredients. And so with that, I asked advice from my teacher what the plant that we can use, and he gave me advice that we could use this sidamanic black tea and andaliman. Because andaliman, if anyone knows what is andaliman at here, or just heard about it. So andaliman actually is very famous in North Sumatra cuisine, especially when you eat saksang. The sauce is made from andaliman that have a distinctive taste, but people don't know that it could also be consumed as a drink. As the example is the lemon tea. And this andaliman is very good for our health since it gives a distinctive taste and also it can make our body warm. And we try to make a best composition between the sidamanic black tea and the andaliman by using the organoleptic parameter test that has a parameter such as scent, aftertaste, taste, and color. Then we test it to other people such as our friends, our teacher, and workers in our schools. And after that, we made it the best composition, we analyzed the data, and then we found out the best composition, and that is it, tagline. But there's a time until this year, in the first of this year, we wanted to find something different. And at that time, we know that the diabetic disease percentage in Indonesia keep increasing every year since 2021. So with that, we wanted to make a tea that is sweet, but at the other side, it could also safe to be consumed for diabetics people. And that the secret recipe is on the stevia. Even though stevia is not coming from our hometown, but it's also give a lot of benefit. And because the lemon tea is for diabetics people, so that we hope that this lemon tea could really give a helpful
for diabetics people that wanted to consume tea. And also, as we know that tea is the second most consumed drink after mineral water. But if we keep drinking sweet tea and sweet tea and sweet tea, maybe in the old time we're going to have a diabetics. And after that, we make the same thing as the tagline before. We made an organoleptic parameter test, finding the best composition for the lemon tea. And so with that, that is lemon tea. But the journey hasn't over yet because we wanted to improve and improve again our product because we wanted this product to be helpful and have a lot of benefit beside only just this. And also we hope that this product could help the local economy increase because by using a local ingredients, and also us as me and my teammates as a teenager, we do really hope our involved on this stuff could help our country into a better one by helping a diabetic disease. And also, the next one is I'll explain about why is this lemon tea is great. There's a lot of reason why is this lemon tea is great, and there's few things that is important that I want to tell that Indonesia, the diabetes disease percentage in Indonesia in 2021 is on 18.47%, a million percent, and it's very large. But based on the International Diabetes Federation, or it's called as EDF, it says that it's going, based on the prediction, in 10 years coming, it's going to be 28.57 million percent. It's a very large number. Or we can say it like, if there's, for adult, if there's 10 people, at least one of them is diabetics. And so with that, we know back again, I'll explain that if tea is the second most consumed, and in a cup of tea that consists 2 until 3 spoons of sugar, it consists 250 until 300 calories of sugar. And of course, not good for our health if we keep consuming sugar and sugar. And also, I do believe that this tea is going to be relevant for the people because back then again, we use a local ingredients and also natural, and it's very good for our health and has a lot of benefit. So with that, tea is also the most consumed drink that people drink often. And with that, I'll give a test to the judge for the tea. Well, okay. So the benefit of the lemon tea has a lot, such as it's make your body warm, and back then again, it's for diabetics people, not going to increase your sugar blood level, and also it could be used for headache, stomach, and last but not least, it could prevent cancer, but it doesn't mean if you got cancer, you drink this, then cancer go away. It doesn't. You still have to take care of your health. So with that, last but not least, lemon tea, sweet tea without sugar. Thank you for attention.
That's really interesting speech about your sweet tea. I wonder how much the price of it.
Oh, it hasn't to be published in the public actually.
Oh, I'm going to buy it then. Well, anyway, let's welcome Miss Fio for her evaluation.
You're really in a your props and then the slides that you prepared in here. Before you have actually made this kind of slides, but you did the difference by actually modifying it in. So the text you have really reduced in front of it. So I'm really glad to see the improvement that you are showing. And you're more focused as well with the audience, like bring all the whole information, like really master this key. And I really love the fact that you made it together with your teammates. And this is very real. I love the presentations that you have to do. Your spirit in the information that you bring up, that is something which is very good. Something that if you can add up just now when you were showing the slide and you are telling about the test itself, I think it's gonna be much nicer if you show it as well. So we can see it that it's real, it's something which is based on facts about the test that you mentioned. but overall, it's a very nice package that we have been. So level up again and congratulations to parts.
That was easy. Thank you for your evaluation, Miss Fiorentina.
Now let us have 1 minute of silence so that our dear parents and trainees can fill out the feedback form so that the speaker could improve even more.
Oh, no, it's okay. Thank you. Oh, sorry.
Oh my god. Help me first, please.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Thank you.
4 more.
Huh?
4 more.
Is this like loose? Oh,
Four.
so I have to like this.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, you can introduce me now.
Oh my god. My turn. Our next speaker is someone whom I know personally known as a humorous guy. Now let's welcome Ryan Egan Tendana.
Yay!
Ryan Egan Tendana, Halloween, Ryan Egan Tendana. Your time is 5 to 7 minutes. The stage is yours. Good luck.
Full screen. Okay, hello everyone. My name is Ryan. Today I'm going to be talking about Halloween since Halloween is around the corner. Before I start, does anyone here knows what do you do in Halloween? Anyone? Okay, trick or treats. Anyone else?
Apple bobbing.
Apple bobbing. Anyone else?
Oh my god.
Okay, please. Anything else, Miss Judges? Okay. Anyone else at the back? No.
I think that's all.
Okay, so that's all. Yeah. Anyways, let's start now. Here are the table of contents. We got the introduction, the history, the culture, and finally the conclusion. So firstly, what is Halloween? Halloween is a celebration where you celebrate every October 31st. Usually, people celebrate Halloween with their costumes and they go trick or treating to people's houses or maybe like to events. And usually in Halloween, there would be Halloween sales where you can get special discounts from your favorite stores and all that stuff. Then we finally also have a Halloween movie, and this is one of my really favorite Halloween movie. It's called Friday the 13th, and it's basically a horror film about someone wearing a mask and kills people. Anyways, let's move on. So we got the history and the origins of Halloween. So how did Halloween started? So Halloween started all the way back to 2000 years ago. And Halloween is starting at somewhere around England and Irish, as you can see here. They are doing the old celebrations of partying together with people. This is the first jack-o'-lantern, and this is the first costume in Halloween. Now, moving on to the current culture. So for the culture of Halloween, we got candy that is wrapped in peanuts and it tastes really sweet. I really like that candy because I always get that candy in Halloween and I really enjoy getting those too as a little kid. Next up, we got like some really cute Halloween foods. Usually I would see them being sold on like stores, and maybe like some of my friends make them, they're really cute. I love it. Their eyes, their decoration, their theme, I love it. Then next we got, of course, the Halloween sales. As you can see there, the Halloween sales are usually found in stores. Like maybe they're selling Halloween theme item for a great discount, maybe around 40 or 50%. And lastly, we got a very, very popular tradition in the US where everyone um, put Halloween games and prizes in a van. So like kids go to the van and they would usually play games and win prizes like maybe a Halloween doll or maybe some special Halloween prizes. Now moving on to the final part, which is the conclusion. So what things do I recommend doing in Halloween? So as you guys might have known already, I told you guys earlier that Halloween is coming around the corner in 31st October. So my first recommendation of doing something in Halloween is dressing up as your favorite costume. It can be any costume. It could be maybe your favorite horror character film, or maybe it can be your favorite game character. It can be anything. And usually people would dress up as a Halloween character in schools, in events, in like public places. It's really fun to dress up as favorite costume, and it's one of my favorite traditions you would do in Halloween. Next up, decorate your house. This is very, very good since you can buy things from stores like the Halloween candle or maybe jack-o'-lanterns or maybe like uh, plastic stuff and all that Halloween themes, maybe like fake blood if it's possible. And I really enjoy decorating my house with Halloween themed stuff because it really makes me uh, go into the holiday more like, yeah, into it. And you can also decorate not only your interior of your house, you can also decorate the front of your house to make it look like so that your house will feel more valuable. And lastly, we got playing Halloween themed games. Halloween themed games are really fun. Where do you find them? Carnival. And maybe sometimes if you're lucky in schools. And if you play Halloween games, not only you'll get fun from it, but you'll also get experience from it. And maybe sometimes you can also get rewards from it. Who knows? Anyways, that's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you so much for the amazing information, Ryan. I celebrate Halloween and I didn't know about the history before, but thanks to your speech, I finally understood the history of Halloween and what we're actually supposed to do. Thank you. Anyways, now we're going to ask one of our judges to give her evaluation to Ryan's speech. So, ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome our judge, Miss Angeline.
Alright, thank you very much, MC. Hi, Ryan.
Hi, Miss.
Alright. Yes, how do you feel?
Yeah,
Really?
good, Miss.
Okay, you know what? I mean, Halloween is a scary, can be a scary day for some people. But today
Yeah.
you made it very fun. All right, you made me looking forward to Halloween, to celebrate Halloween, and to do all of the things that you mentioned over there on Halloween day. So very well done on persuading us, that Halloween is not that scary, and there are a lot of things that we can do to celebrate Halloween. And also, I really love Ryan, how you actually started off your speech by explaining what Halloween is. So you are taking us on the same boat before we say it. And that is very important because when everybody has the same understanding about Halloween, then that's where you can take us together. Okay, so well done on that. And you are very, you have a very natural way in explaining. I mean, in a sense that, this is, sometimes we have the mindset, oh, this is real stage, this is very tense, but then you are the opposite. You enjoy yourself on the stage. I can see how you really enjoy explaining about Halloween and what we can do on Halloween days, and that make your speech very powerful. Now, one suggestion for you, Brian, to elevate the impact is to remember when we want to open a speech, we open it with a bang so that we can attract the attention of the audience. All right. So instead of introducing yourself and your topic, you can directly start off with your first statement. Just now, I remember you were asking a question, right?
Yes.
What do you do during Halloween? You can directly start off with that, so you don't have to introduce yourself anymore because that is done by fancy. You can directly stand over there, smile, and start. What do you do during Halloween? Okay.
Okay.
So start off with a question. Only that, Ryan. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy your next journey on Lieutenant Colonel. All right. Once again, congratulations.
Thank you.
You may ring the bell and go back there.
Ring the bell.
That was easy.
Thank you very much, Miss. I believe the feedback is well received by Ryan.
Now let's have 1 minute of silence and fill out the feedback form. This one was it? This is next.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, our next speaker today is someone who is really interested in the English subject. So, ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome Vivian Zheng. Vivian Zheng, bananas, more than just food. Bananas, more than just food, Vivian Zheng. Your time limit is 5 to 7 minutes. The stage is yours. Good luck.
So before we look at this text over here, you would probably think that bananas, is just fruit. Of course, the benefits of fruits, it gives you vitamins, or in this case, bananas here gives you like potassium and any other benefits that you could have ever think of. But then, yes, it's true that bananas, probably everyone, or let's say like most of us, we love bananas. Why? It's because that first, bananas can be used as a simple snack. And second, what I said before, has many benefits. And the third one is because that it can energize you. So let's say you are like stressed and tired, burned out from work, and you can just eat the bananas to increase your mood. And did you know that bananas is the fourth most consumed fruit that is after wheat, rice, and milk, the three main food. So over here, I am going to explain about the benefits of bananas more than just fruit, because other than bananas being just fruit and that you can eat it, bananas has a lot of benefits. So maybe you guys have ever seen that bananas have many benefits in like social media such as YouTube or TikTok or Instagram and etc. etc. So but today let's dive into it a little deeper, shall we? Now let's go to our first and foremost benefit, which is shoe polish. So shoe polish, what do we usually use when we polish our shoes? Obviously, we use shoe polish, obviously. But then like bananas contain potassium in it. So it's that saying that shoe polish has actually potassium as the primary ingredient. So then bananas can be used as a great alternative for it. And it's not only for shoes. You can also use the bananas to rub your CDs, DVDs, and also with your teeth. And then you have to use a banana peel, and all you gotta do is just gently rub the banana peel to your shoes, and you are all set. And so before you throw your bananas, think about the benefits and don't throw those bananas now. Think twice. And let's go to our second benefit, which is hair mask. So this hair mask requires a mixture of one mashed banana, one tablespoon of olive oil, 1 tablespoon of honey, and also 1 tablespoon of lemon juice, and you're all set with your mixture. You use this mixture for like any hair mask. You rub from the roots to your tips, and then you wait and sit for 30 minutes. And we've all faced this before, right? Dandruffs. Or in Indonesia, we like to call it ketombe. So this ketombe, yes, it's very annoying for boys and girls alike. But you know that even if shampoos try to advertise and saying it's like anti-ketombe or whatever, you remember that shampoos cannot fully protect your hair from ketombe. And you look at this hair mask over here that requires bananas and a tablespoon of olive oil, lemon tea, and also honey. It's really cheap and it's a great alternative for other hair masks out there. Let's go to our third one. Now the use of banana starts to get even more mind-blowing here. Have you ever figured out that bananas can actually enter the fashion industry? It's starting to take the eye of the modern world. So why can bananas enter the fashion industry? It's because that banana stems contain fiber, and these fiber can be used to make textiles. No, but sadly, these banana stems, after they eat the banana and then they just throw it, it's a shame and it's a waste. You know that cotton, the ingredient that we use to produce our textiles, are actually first not carbon neutral and second far from eco-friendly. Why is it far from eco-friendly, you wonder? Because that cotton needs ridiculously high amounts of water to plant. Did you know in India, 20,000 liters of water is needed to produce 1 kilogram of cotton? It's ridiculous, isn't it? Over here's banana. Banana, on the other hand, is eco-friendly and carbon neutral. Although that now bananas has just recently started to take the eye of the modern industry, and it's definitely not ready to be entering the fashion industry just yet. But think about the benefits and think about the future. Who knows that bananas might take the eye of the storm. Now let's go to our last one. So this last one is a little bit like crazy and unrealistic, but look, electricity generator. This is kind of crazy and out of the box, out of the mind, and it's also unrealistic. Yeah, maybe you could think that, but then it is true that scientists have actually found a way to develop bananas, and you can use it to generate electricity. And it might be the norm of the future that bananas can also power houses. Powering houses, of course, now bananas still cannot do that, but because scientists are still developing on it. So we should think about the future now. So now that we hear all of these benefits, do you think we should change our view on these bananas? So then, I know that it is not ready to be doing these mind-blowing benefits such as this electricity generator and also like fashion industry. But then you can start with simple things. I've added some extra benefits here. You can just treat insect bites and bruises. So basically, it's just the same as shoe polish. You just rub the banana peel to the scratch or the bruise. And also, you can also make popsicles. These look yummy, right? And then the last one is this one, avocado ripening. So these are just extra benefits. I know it's not easy to make. It's not easy to make like the fashion, and also like the electricity generator, right? But then you can start with something simple, like what I said before: shoe polish, hair mask. They are all very simple things, and it's not just about saving money. It's also about saving the environment. As now we already have like global warming on us, and like it's such a shame and it's a waste that bananas are just thrown to the landfills like that, and we know how how bad our landfills are now. So then, my message here is that you should think twice before throwing your bananas, and you have to think about the benefits. What can bananas be other than just food? That's what I'm going to deliver today, and thank you for listening.
Thank you for the banana speech. And I'll be probably going to keep on eating banana and recycle them. Well, now let's invite Miss Fio for her evaluation.
Well, you can. Let's give a big Well, I think when we see that banana, it really gives smile to everyone as well, just like how it shaped. So it's also what I see from you from the very beginning until the end. You're putting on your smile and being enjoyable in bringing the explanation, bring all information that we learned about it. Okay? So something that I really love is that when you can explain it a lot, well, not really looking too much with this itself. So in this case, your slide itself does not have the explanations like termas and then how to make the termas itself, right? I think those parts in the slide you can just discard that and then just have the termas itself and then we explain it. So we have the points more which is from and we will focus more on the right rather than the wording. Because those wordings is the one that's gonna be tried out and we try to really okay. All the explanations you give is very nice. And then just know your hand gestures, really freely delivering it in here. I don't think that you are like suffering in terms of like, really move hard. So if I can also give like one suggestion, just now when you are doing closing, you were saying about not throwing the bananas here. So just deliver it again, like strongly. So everyone never throw your bananas. Then you can just close it like that to make it stronger. Then just remove the explanation for that part, and we will receive the message much better. Overall, it's a very good job to graduate.
You made the best. That was easy. Thank you, Miss Fio. I believe the feedback is well received.
Now let us have 1 minute of silence so that our dear parents and trainees can fill out the feedback form and the speaker could improve even more.
Thank you.
Yo, the only colonel.
Rasanya jam sakit baru bisa
As time flew very fast, we are on to the 15th speaker. A speaker whom I know personally as someone who likes to read books and listen to songs. Now let's welcome Hudson Fulviano Sentosa. Hudson Fulviano Sentosa. Technology, Hudson Fulviano Sentosa. Your time limit is 8 to 10 minutes. And the stage is yours. Good luck.
Miss. 5 to 7.
Your time limit is 5 to 7 minutes. The stage is yours. Good luck.
Thank you. Before I go on to my speech, I would like to ask everyone to close our eyes. I will count 1 to 3 and let us close our eyes together. 1, 2, 3. Let us close our eyes together. Now, let us imagine situations where we are in the school that have a very dark classrooms, don't have a light, don't have any air conditioner or fans. Or maybe you have to work to send a fax letter to your family just to ask how they are. Okay, everyone can open your eyes. How? What do you think about these situations? For me personally, I would feel uncomfortable for these situations because our schools already have air conditioner support with a lot of technology, so we will feel uncomfortable on it. Today, I'm going to talk about the importance of technology, especially in education. An expert named Goodway Regius said, it's not that we use technology, we love technology. We don't just use it anymore, but we already love in technology. Why? Maybe there's a lot of question mark in our mind right now. Because all sides of life use technology as well as in the world of education. Technology in education is really important, but it has pros and cons. But before we go to that part, let us first back to 2 years ago, namely in 2020, as we know, coronavirus. For me personally, even though this virus have already ended, but we learned a lot from this virus. And also because of this virus, we cannot do face-to-face learning, but did distance learning, in which we use one thing to help us to communicate with our teachers. And that is the phone, cell phone. We use cell phone to help us to communicate with our teachers. We also use applications such as Google Meeting, Zoom, and others. That's the 2020. Now, let's go back for today. As I said, technology in education is really important, but it has pros and cons. Why the pros are, because of this assistance of technology, we as students will not feel bored to discussing the material that presented by the teachers, such as adding animation, using PowerPoints or slide, adding photos, videos, and others. Because nowadays, there's a lot of teachers that ask their students to doing presentations using a PowerPoints. If we don't have PowerPoints at this time, maybe the teacher will ask to write in the paper or draw in the paper, and it will be confusing, right? Now, the cons is students do not carry out their assignment honestly and independently, but carry out their assignment with assistants such as Google, Brainly, Genius, or maybe ChatGPT and others. So there's a pros and cons in technology in education. However, have you ever thought what about the people who are in remote areas, who are out of date with technological tools, or don't know technology at all? They can just learn to be grateful and don't expect to have technology in their school. Because in our school, as I said, we have air conditioner, we have computer lab, and others. There's a lot of technology that help us in our study. But how about the people that don't have technology at all? They can just learn to be grateful and don't expect. So today, I would like to invite all of us as students to always respect and always grateful to have technology in their school. But we also, as students, should use technology in a good way. How to using technology in a good way? As I know, there's a lot of Instagrams from school class. So if you have class, you have your own Instagram for your class. And why we can use technology in a good way by Instagram? We can post National Indonesian Day in our Instagram. We make a poster. It's like upcoming is 28 October, which is Sumpah Pemuda. And we can edit the poster from one application, which is Canva. And maybe there's a lot, but now I will call about this Canva. We can edit our designs, poster in Canva. It's not only to post in our Instagram, but we can spread our creativity in this poster also. So that's a good way to using technology in education, not to find an answer in Google, Brain Genius, and others. So Jenny Arets once said, technology can become the wings to allow the educational world to fly further and faster than ever before, if we allow it. So I'm Hudson. Thanks a lot.
Thank you for the amazing insights on technology and about how we can use it in a good way and not in a bad way. Now let us invite one of our judges who is going to evaluate Hudson's speech. So ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome Miss Angeline.
Alright, thank you so much, MC. Hudson. one word to describe your speech today, I would say it's amazing. Alright, it is very powerful. You know, the moment I listened to your speech, I was surprised and very, very stunned because I remember watching your speech 2 years ago when you entered SMLONE, and now you are in Colonel, going to Lieutenant General, right? See, you have progressed so much, and today I was so in love in your speech because you are, the enthusiasm that you project today really affects everyone. Because you are enthusiastic, I am enthusiastic too, as your listener. Alright, and besides, the way you start off your speech with demonstration, by giving instruction, asking the audience to do something together with you, I think that grabbed our attention. And also one thing, it is a very good way of giving instruction. So everybody understands your instruction very well and we can follow your instruction very well. And there is a very nice way of giving instruction during a demonstration. Good job, Hudson. Very nice, relatable examples. Stage mastering, you did it very well. I love it so much. I only have one thing for you to improve, all right? Because today your objective is about persuasive speech, right? Now, in a persuasive speech, which means you need to persuade the audience to do something, right? You need to persuade us. You need to have us to do something that you are asking in the speech. Now, it's about technology, to use technology wisely, right? So you can actually close your speech with a call to action. So every persuasive speech usually has a call to action. So just now you close it with the quotes, right? With the quote, you can add a call to action. Call to action means that you give us something that we can do after your speech. For example, let us all first start by posting this in our Instagram. I know you've explained that in the middle of your speech. You can re-emphasize that when you close your speech. All right, so that the persuasive speech elements will be strengthened. Okay, only that, Hudson. Very well done. Congratulations. Thank you so much.
You might ring the bell.
And also thank you.
That was easy.
Also thank you to Miss Angeline for the feedback. I believe it was well received by Hudson.
Now let's have 1 minute of silence and fill out the feedback form. Okay. Your turn. Face, yeah. This next. This. Boy. Aduh. My back hurts.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, time has flew by like very fast, and now we are on our last speaker. So, ladies and gentlemen, our last speaker for today is someone who likes the color black. So, ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome our last speaker for today, Presia Victoria Chandri. Presia Victoria Chandri. Love yourself, Presia Victoria Chandri. Your time limit is 5 to 7 minutes. The stage is yours. Good luck.
Do you guys love yourself? Raise your hand if you do. Of course, you must love yourself. What is the meaning of love yourself? Love yourself is mean you need to do something that you love, you like, and others. But is it important? Yes, it's important. It motivates us to our positive behavior while reducing our negative behavior. So here is the way to love yourself. Number 1, allow yourself to make mistakes. This will sometimes be hard because others may judge you or others. So here is the example. You already do your PPT. After that, the deadline is next week. You do it more fast because you want to get extra additional points. After you do it, of course you close. But next day, when you open it, you forgot to save it. Of course, there will be like a little bit stress because you forget to save it. But you need to learn from that. You need to see the detail. And you need to forgive yourself. You need to learn by your mistakes. After that, there is one time my friend who actually this my friend that say when there's like a project or something like a competition week, they are doing like some sort of bulletin board, and teacher have like make groups for it to be like more easy. So there's one my friend, I'm not gonna say the name. She said that she do very much of the work, but it's actually no. And the teacher also confronts that when the teacher see her, she just like standing there, do nothing, just eat or just see. So she need to learn from the mistake. And yeah, the second one, have self-love time. It's the day that there's no stress or anything. You can do that by shopping like this, or do anything you want, honestly, from outside. But what if your parents don't let you go outside? This is the way if you want to have self-love time in your home. You can maybe painting. If you want time really goes by, you can do painting. You can read a book or maybe do arts and craft and others. The third is spend more time with friends. This is also important because it has communication. And a lot of people know that communication is also important. If you don't have friends, it means you don't communicate. There's no progress in that. So you need to communicate to have more friends because friends can make you happy too. Like, for example, you can ask them to maybe hang out, go to mall or whatever, shopping with your friends. it can make your life also happy. And yeah, if you have friends, that can be memorable life to you also. The fourth, eat healthy. The first is very important because if you don't love yourself, you will not be happy. And you will not be healthy. If you love yourself, you'll be healthy, happy, and others. Because how do you keep healthy? You can probably eat fruits 2 kinds of a day, like 2 types, maybe papaya or dragon fruit. That's also healthy for you because it is very healthy. Maybe you don't want to eat healthy, but yeah, well, in the morning you can eat healthy, but in the afternoon you can eat maybe nasi padang, but it's a must to eat fruits every day. It's a must. So the next, don't worry about others' opinion. Don't let other people change the way you are, because that is what makes you unique. So the last is stop comparing yourself to others, because it has anxiety, there's depression to it. You can be you. You can be yourself. So the summary is taking care of your own needs and not sacrificing your well-being to please others. I am Frecia. Thank you.
Thanks for the speech and the tips. I'll keep that in mind. Well, anyways, let's invite Miss Fio for the evaluation.
Everyone, let's give a big Frecia, it's a very nice speech, nice topic that you bring up because it's really related to all of us in here. Not everyone really knows themselves, like what you said. So you give lots of information, the tips, yeah, what are the things that we've got to do in terms of the yourself, and then you are giving your examples from friends, yeah, the experience of your friends, and then the way how I see you, that you really bring the speech into a very relaxed way. Like you're sharing things with friends who are because and I feel that. So that is something which I really love from you. What you can actually do again here is to get the most important from the whole things that you have actually heard to us. And then you give the most important part, which is the love yourself. Right? So that can be the message that you want to give it as the summary that you give in here is a long one, right? So it's gonna be best if the word is as can. So it's easier for audience to remember. I can give one more tips to elevate you again next to start it with cheerful expressions. Since the topic that you bring is about love yourself, right? So you gotta show it as well. Then audience gonna read it more and really trust the information that you read. But overall, very well done, Frecia. Great.
Now you can ring the bell and then that was easy. Thank you, Miss Fio, for the evaluation. I believe it's well received.
Now let us have 1 minute of silence so that our dear trainees and parents can fill out the feedback form and that the speaker could improve even more.
Don't comparison, just prepare the PPT of that and the information. And have right to attention, please.
Going to share out the certificate for all the 6 participants. Thank you.
Foto. Oh ya, foto dari suka. Oh iya, harus flexing dulu ya.
Juga random kas kaki. Ya. Kak lain lo ada kas kaki random lo di sini. Yo ada dah.
Ini ada. So later I said for Hudson Brazil, unfortunately the certificate and is not yet ready. So for now we just photo first and then for your certificate and the pin, the training coordinator Miss Amanda will get. Can ya? Okay.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, how are you feeling now that the real stage is finally over?
So lega.
Are you guys feeling like, at last, the real stage is finally over? Well, despite like most of you being nervous just now, honestly, in my opinion, all of you did exceptionally well. Each one of you has given out your best efforts and has conquered yourself today. So congratulations to all participants of Real Stage 29! And now we are going to invite all participants to the stage. So if we call out your names, please come up to the stage to receive the certificate and the
You can call out by this.
And then okay. The judge. 1 to 8 is Angeline, 9 to 16.
So, sudah boleh panggil.
Yeah. Wait, so all on the stage? Or just one by one and then one by one? Okay. Start.
Aurel Sophie Kasuma, please come to the stage and receive your certificate and pin.
We will invite Miss Angeline to give the certificate and the pin to our
Checha, until 7 only is Miss Angeline to 14.
Miss, later we call Miss until number 7.
Okay. Give us.
Now we invite Waymaker Translate to come to the stage and receive the certificate. Oh, you already go home now. Okay, then we'll move on to the next one. Now we invite Aisha Farah Satya Isara to come to the stage and receive the pin and the certificate. Oh.
Thank you.
Next one, Claudine Johnson Lee.
Next, we will have Florencia Hewi.
Next up, Max Fiandi.
Yamin.
Next up, we invite Yamin Leonardo to the stage.
Yeah.
Can we second leave now, miss? Thank you, miss.
All right. So for participants 8 to 14, we invite Miss Rio to pick out the certificate and the
Now let's welcome Anastasia Sophie Johan.
Congratulations.
Now we invite Angelina Setiawan to the stage.
Next, we have Matthew Candia.
Now we invite Alvaro Vigiteos to the stage.
Next, Carlista is onto the stage.
Next, we invite Ryan Egan Santana to the stage.
Next, we got Vivian Chung.
Now for Hudson and Precia, unfortunately, due to some stuff, your certificate and pin is not prepared yet. For the certificate and pin, Miss Ananda will handle this and she will give it to you in a while. No, later we photo together, one by one, one by one. All right, so but we will. But we just invite you guys to the stage.
Miss can leave now. Okay.
Next, Fresia Victoria Chandri. Thank you, everyone. We would like to once again congratulate and also thank all of our trainees for your participation, our judges who won't stop giving us constructive feedback, and also the audiences, our dear parents and friends who've come here to support us or who are watching from YouTube Live. We appreciate every moment we spend with you, and we will always remember this as our best memory.
I'm Richmond Osensubila.
And I'm Jasmine Yanati. Thank you and see you in the next event. Now let's step outside and take a photo together. Sini bang, sini bang, sini.
All right. So we invite all of your stage speakers to come to the stage and let's take a photo. You can bring your certificates. It's another that has not been right.
Oh. Okay, stand here. Kaki itu lah. Okay, ready? 1, 2, right? 1, 2, 3. Once again. 1, 2. Okay. Miss. Mimi.
SMLONE.
Making you better you. Woo! Thank you, Miss. Thank you, Miss.